hype. It's the same thing for Marvel. I couldn't tell you which one was more hype in person, to be honest with you, after being there. You guys had to have to ask Rugal, because Rugal was there with me. Nico said, man, it's Evo. There's funk everywhere, and it's not from the hype. I'm going to tell you, for the most part, and at little tournaments, it is funky. A lot of these backdoor, back hole in the wall tournaments, it's funky. And I'm telling you, it seems like gamers don't have etiquette. Like, they don't know how to take care of their bodies, man. You be walking past somebody. I've been walking past somebody with my wife, and my wife look at me like, yo, did you smell that? Yeah. I mean, in the gaming community, there's some people I look at, man, and the first thing I think, before I even get up on them, first thing I think, yo, that motherfucker must stank his ass off. He just looked like he stank. Looked like he ain't had a shower in 30 days. Walk by him, they smell like roses, you'd be surprised.
See, that's why when I go to tournaments and stuff, I wear them, you know, like how back in the old days they had them big collars, they had them big fluffy frilly collars around the neck. I wear them. Because they use them to keep perfume in them, because nobody used to take baths back then. That's what that was for.
Oh.
You know that?
Man, nah, I don't ever stink, man, so I don't be thinking about stuff like that. I mean, I stink when I do the lawn. When I mow the lawn or I go to the gym, I might smell like sweat from the gym. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be walking around stinking, man. I've been married too long for that. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't cool.
Man. That's so you ain't got to smell other people, nigga. That's like walking around.
Oh.
It's like walking around with an air freshener around your neck, bro.
Yeah, but man, it's Las Vegas. It's hot. You ain't gonna be wearing that shit.
I would wear the shit out that frilly collar. You don't know. I would wear that. I would rock that with my fitted.
So Sarah's asking how old we are. I'm 29. And Crim is 19?
Yes, sir. 19.
Yeah.
Yep. It's after 11. After hours, Shin.
After hours.
I think Shin just disappeared from the stream and then pop up when after hours come.
He's like, yo, I gotta wait till after hours, man. Can't do it.
Nigga, titties.
Oh, come on, man. Yo, it's after hours. You know what time it is? I'll tell you what time it is. It's time for me to clip my toenails.
Oh God, no!
Saki, please! Saki, please!
Saki, please! Baby, no way!
Turn the camera on in my boxers and just clip these toenails, and y'all be like, man, what the Oh, Carstone Gaming after hours ain't something where you want to be at.
Nah, bro. It's after hours for a reason.
Yeah.
Turn your cameras on. What? No. What do you think this is? What's up, think you get butt food and naked after hours? No, we ain't turning the cameras on.
Yo, who just said turn your cameras on?
Somebody in the chat. Maybe I read the wrong chat.
Sarah said he sounds like 40. Who sound like 40? You talking about me? Crim, do I sound like 40?
Nah, bro.
You
talking Saki or you talking about me?
Oh yeah, you sound like my daddy. Nah, you don't sound like my dad at all.
Hell no.
Crim. Oh, Crim. Crim sound like you 40. Crim. Alright, so now that we got the viewer attentions, man. Hey, who wants to see some first and fives? If not, y'all don't want to see no first and fives, y'all just want to hear us talk shit, then we can keep talking shit. I can do this all night. I'm clipping my damn toenails. I get you no fucks.
Bro, I'm eating this bowl of... Alright, you know, this is how you know kind of ghetto, you know? When you run out of a particular cereal, and then you like, yo, bro, you got all these other boxes of cereal, you like, yo, I only got half a bowl of cereal. What else would mix good with this cereal so I have a whole bowl of cereal in this motherfucker?
That is a good question.
I got half a bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats, right? And I was like, man, what the hell should I eat? Honey Bunches of Oats. I grabbed some multi-grain cereals and threw it in that bitch. This should be its own cereal, dude. This shit is delicious.
This is delicious. So I'm going back to the chat to see what they say, man. I'm sorry, I was clipping my toenails, almost hit myself in the goddamn eye. What? Oh, hey, she said respect your elders. She's 21 and you 19.
Hey.
Uh,
I'm on the Matrix. Therefore, I'm like, therefore I get 5 years of superiority. When you get on the Matrix, then you outrank me.
Okay, I'm reading back in the chat. Blah 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 blah. Respect your elders. Blah 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 blah. You can talk shit and first to 5. 2 people want to see a first to 5. And what's up, bro?
I think Sarah forgot. Everybody like 18 to 21 on the internet, bro.
Oh yeah, everybody's 18 to 21 on the internet. Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Hopefully I don't go to jail after. Hopefully y'all don't report me to the authorities. So I was 9 years. No, I wasn't 9 years old. I was 13 years old. Just getting my first little taste of the interwebs on AOL. And I met this chick whose name will remain nameless. 13 years old. AOL 2.5, matter of fact. And you know, I'm in the chat room and everybody's throwing up the ASL. And I'm like, yo, 28, male, anywhere you want me to be. That's what I said. And this chick, she called me out. She's like, oh, so you a young boy, huh? I was like, young. I was like, I'm 28. She was like, I see. Okay. So she hits me up in IMs and we start talking. And after a while, I realized, oh, you know what? I might as well just tell her the truth. And I told her how old I was. I told her I was 13. And she's like, oh, she's like, so you're just trying to act older? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm really, you know, I'm new to this shit. I thought everybody could just get away with saying what they wanted to. And she thought it was cute, whatever. So she gave me her phone number and she told me to call her. I was like, I can't call long distance. My mama would kill me. It was back in the day. Nobody had cell phones. Blah, 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 blah. So my 13-year-old ass decided to ask her how old she was. She told me she was 36. And I was like, I can't call you. You gonna tell my mama. And she was like, well, she was like, no, I won't, I promise. You can go ahead and use, what was it back then? Star 76? That you can hide your number or whatever it was?
Yep.
Yeah, she said, go ahead and hit up that Star 76 and, you know, whatever. So I was like, alright. So I went ahead, we kept talking and she started sending me pictures. And she was like, you tell me if you like this. I was like, yo! you like a fine ass teacher. And she thought that shit was cute. She was like, you really should call me. So I called her. That conversation ended up being a little bit more than a conversation. And after I got off the phone, I was like, man, something ain't right about this situation. I'm 13 and she's 36. Something is not right about this conversation. A couple of weeks later, she disappeared from the internet forever. I think that bitch went to jail. Real talk. Because the next thing she was trying to talk to me about, the next couple of days, she was trying to meet me somewhere. Apparently, she lived in my city. She was trying to get me, boy. I was like, wow. So, hopefully I don't end up going to jail for that. I was underage. Y'all remember that though, man? Back in the day, man, you could internet pimp all day long.
So, when I was like 15. Wait, no, not even 15, excuse me. It was like 14, 15. Bruh. Internet pimping on MySpace was the easiest shit in the world. How you look? Like me. Because, like, back then, you know, I used to look like I was like 18. I always look older than I really am. You know what I mean? And
excess testosterone and shit.
Football, niggas cut, niggas stay cut and all that stuff. But I was always bulky after I started lifting weight. You can take one shirt off, pick, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's back when you didn't know flexing pics was gay. But then, you know, boom. You know what I mean? And then chicks just hit you up. Dude, I had like this 30-something dude. She was like this white chick. I ain't gonna put no names out there. I ain't gonna put no names out there though. But yeah, it's like white chick. She's like, ooh, I love light skinned dudes. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Spin the game. You know what I'm talking about. We talked for a minute. Then, she didn't call me, but she was like sending pictures. You know what I mean. She was like one of them chicks who was kind of subconscious and whatnot. She's like, yo, how do I look in this picture? I look in this picture. You know, she just sent me basic pictures, and I was like, okay. Went through these pictures, told her, you know, you look great. You know, you look great. You look amazing. I love the way, you know, I love those blue eyes. You know, you got the nice, juicy kissable lips, all that shit. You know, just laying the game down. And then eventually she started sending me naked pictures and shit. The girl had a fat ass. So, wow, white booty, all in the face. And then like,
Lag said you lying your ass off.
Yo, Lag, you wanna bet money? Yo,
No,
Lag,
nigga, no. Just finish your story, bro. Just
we can
finish your
bet.
story. Just
She was like, I love the
finish
way-
your story, bro.
Lag, I don't say that. I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Just kept flirting. And eventually she was like, you know, I ain't had a dude in a long time, you know, I think you'd be, you know, I think you'd be able to handle me and whatnot. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, you know what I mean? I didn't know what she was talking about for a second though. I was stupid back then. I don't know how. Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I can handle you. She's like, you wanna meet up here, you know, you wanna meet up here. I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And she's like, why not? Because, you know, meeting strange people over the internet just ain't, you know, I just got myself in a situation. I ain't trying to put myself in a situation. And she was like, oh, well, I guess you wasn't man enough after all. And I'm like, well, fuck, you know what I mean? So I just stopped talking to her. Then she started blowing my inbox up and shit. And she had my phone number. So she was blowing my phone up.
Huh?
Like, you ain't never had no, like, yeah, I knew you couldn't deal with real da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't never doing this again. Got my number. That was it.
Man, dog, like, the thing that kills me, man, like, I started seeing, what's that man, Chris Hansen. See. Started seeing that shit. I started having flashbacks thinking about the shit, man. I was like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy, because when I was younger, man, none of this shit was an issue. Motherfuckers, oh, I'm going to tell y'all about this chick. Okay, true to life, real story. About to run this back. Now, I'm sorry in advance. Was this chick named Joy? This girl's name is Joy. I don't remember her last name. It's irrelevant. Her first name's irrelevant, but for the purpose of staying, yeah, this chick's name was Joy, and she was 17, and I was 15 at the time. And you know, I'm doing my AOL pimping and shit. It's like AOL 4.0 at this time, some shit like that. And I'm in the Fayetteville chat room. You know what I'm saying? Or AOL, living it up and shit. It's where me and my sister used to live. We used to live in that damn chat room. And this girl in there, she's like, yo, I just moved to Fayetteville and blah blah blah. And yo, I'm trying to meet up with people, you know, my age and shit. And I was like, how old is she? And she was like, I'm 17. I'm like, okay. What's your name? She's like, my name's Joy. I was like, okay. So we gets to talking. I mean, we talk, and like, I wasn't trying to approach her like that at first. I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? I was curious and shit. So we talking for like maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. And then I finally get the gall to ask her where she stay at. Come to find out, this chick stayed on the next street over from me. So I was like, yo. Then I started pouring it on. I didn't even look at this. I failed the number one rule. And the number one rule is get pictures. Don't say shit till you get pictures. Well, I failed at that. So I'm talking to her, booing her up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there baking and shit, caking it up. And finally she's like, yo, you know, we start getting to the, you know what teens want when they start talking on the internet for a long time, especially early hours in the morning. You know what they mind me. So we started to take it there and shit. She was like, yo, what are you doing tomorrow? I was like, my mama gotta work and my sister's going out with her friends at 11 in the morning. She was like, so you got at least 2 hours? I was like, yeah, I got 2 hours. She's like, okay, I'm gonna come through. I was excited as fuck. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, okay, that's what's up. And, you know, we kind of ended the conversation shortly thereafter. So I went to bed, you know what I'm saying? I got my imagining on and shit, you know what I'm saying? I went and